Hey, I'm going out. Can you watch the house while I'm gone? Thanks, buddy. I think we can officially say spring has sprung all over my car. Much better. Alright, so what's up, guys? I'm here doing some VidCon planning with these guys. This is Jon, this is Brent. They do Duralius and Friends, or Duralius.
Close enough.
I've heard it pronounced both ways. Yep. Dorlingus.
Dorlingus and Associates.
And Battlefield Friends. And you guys should go watch their stuff if you don't already, because it's awesome.
Yep.
But you'll see all three of us at VidCon. So that's what we're talking about right now. So we're gonna get back to planning that.
See, look, we made notes.
Look at that. We're being all professional and
that
shit.
That means it's happening.
Yep.
Write things down. That's my advice.
I gotta say, this video is taking a lot longer to render than I thought it would. So this is gonna kind of suck because I'm still working on the actual edit, because I'm doing a little bit rendering, because there's a lot of split screen in this one, and that's my fault for writing it that way. But again, I think it's gonna be worth it. I think it came out pretty funny. So it should be interesting to see the results and see the reception it gets. So I'm interested to see how that works. Anyway, I'm gonna continue editing, and it's rendering right now, so I'm gonna grab myself something to drink and then keep rendering and keep editing. It's very close to being done. The longest part is still gonna be the end cap, because I haven't done that yet. I kind of wish I'd started with that now, because that way I'd have that over and ready to go. But you know, sometimes I cut stuff out based on the edit, so it's better to have the edit done before I actually work on it. But anyway, that's where we are right now, so I will keep you guys updated on how that's going. I really wish I'd done this earlier in the week or over the weekend, but I'm trying to get better at that. I really am. I'm trying to get better at having my videos ready. But like this one, it took a long time to write. Like I had the idea, but then the actual dialogue, I kept rewriting. And the next one I've had in my head for a while, so I think it'll be easier to write. I'm hoping I can write that over the weekend and shoot most of it over the weekend, but we'll see. So hopefully this won't be the problem next week. I'll have the video ready long before Wednesday, and I can just put it up on the day. See, other than that, tonight I'm going to work on Jersey Jones and do the edit for episode number 4, which will go live tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to that, because this episode is one of the funniest parts of the whole thing to me, because we went a little crazy with like some of the stuff we were throwing in this bit. There is some drug use. Nothing explicit, because like the actual event is past when we come into the scene, but it's there and it's pretty obvious. So yeah, so that's gonna be interesting to see kind of reaction I get to that. But anyway, it should be done rendering now, so I'm gonna see where we are and keep plugging away. So while I'm waiting for the video to finish rendering so I can export it and upload it, because it's taking forever, I've decided that I'm going to hang, or at least fill, the picture frames that I bought at the Dollar Tree on the way home. Because I don't know if you know this, no, most of you will know this, but some of the newcomers won't, because I haven't really talked about it in these vlogs. But I have been making kind of a wall collage of framed pictures, of just pictures that I've been in, and I have what is essentially a VidCon / Nerdfighter wall, which is right over here, right over my computer. And you can see I have pictures from, hey, that's bright, that's too dark. I have pictures from the road trip. Pictures from previous VidCons. This is actually all from the first VidCon. This was the start of this whole wall. Then there's the poster from the first VidCon that I actually added some pictures to. It's a pity Daily Booth went away because I was actually chronicling all of this on Daily Booth. But you can see that's Helen Brooks. She was Helen Zeb Charles on YouTube, but I don't know if she's changed that since she's married now to the gentleman in the green shirt in the other picture, which is James. But this is actually this is the crew that actually gave me a ride to the first VidCon, because they're all awesome, and because I knew Adam the alien who's in that group. I can't get too close because I have to switch it to macro. And then that's from this past VidCon, which is a picture of a group of VidConners that I met at Disneyland as I was waiting to go on Splash Mountain. So we all decided to do the Nerd Fighter salute on the way down, which was pretty cool. Then, of course, I got one with me and Zay Frank. This is the moment that I met Adam, also known as Gears, also known as my internet son. He pretty much just walked into the room. I was in the middle of talking, and he just walks up with his camera and snaps pictures while sitting in my lap. We have an interesting relationship. And then that's Mary Kate, who is Time Lord MK on most things. She is fantastic. She was part of that group that picked me up. Well, not that one, that one. Then that's a picture of Bill, Heather, Chelsea, and I at Disneyland. Then that's another one of Adam and I on the road trip at Mount Rushmore. And a little more detail, that's myself and John Green, myself and the Ball Bit, myself with Todd and Johnny Durham, myself with Caitlin, aka Mimsy Sky. And that is Melissa, also known as AK Melza on YouTube. She and I used to do a collab together called In the Great Perhaps. And this was her just goofing off on the piano. Then this was the Vlog to VidCon crew. All these people did a month's worth of videos leading up to VidCon. We made a video each day. And you can actually see mine. They're on this channel. I'm pretty sure I have a playlist of it. But that we all made videos for the 30 days up to VidCon. And then there in the middle, that is Lauren, aka Lauren the Lifeguard, and Blair. And they had a Daily Booth, actually had a photo booth set up year one, and we just got in there and just had some fun with it. And then up top, you can see my Tour to Nerd Fighting poster, my This Star Won't Go Out tour poster, which was Lauren Fairweather, Justin Finch Fletchley, and Matt Majacomo, who is known as the Whomping Willows on YouTube, and that's his Wizard Rock band. But they came to, I think it was in Chapel Hill or Cary, I can't remember which stop that was. And then my DFTBA Records poster, which I got the first year of VidCon, and then filled it with pictures of Bill and Ed Plant and Molly and JB Dazen, who are actually all DFTBA record artists. But it was all from this past VidCon. So that's what I got right now. That's the wall thus far. And I haven't been really in a position to get more frames, because frames are fairly expensive. Unless you get them at the Dollar Tree. And then you can get 5 for $5. So that's what I did, and I got the first picture ready to go some point. This was from what was eventually called Schnelzacon, which is pretty much, it was a combination of Shenancy, it was Shannon, and Melissa, who is, again, A.K. Melza, decided to kind of throw a party in their room, and this was the result. This is the picture of all of us in there. I did not take this picture. I'm actually in it. You can barely see me. That's Caleb right there with his arms up. And if you look right between Caleb and Abby, you could just see my face. So I'm in there. I was in the very back corner of the room from where that picture was taken. It was the only available space when I got there. So I grabbed a seat, and that's where I was, and the picture happened, and I'm just kind of like, I'm back here. But anyway, that's what I'm working on right now while the video renders. So I will hopefully have some more pictures on my wall soon. This is taking forever. Well, it is definitely going to be a late night for me, considering the main channel video is still not done, even compressing, so I'm probably not even going to upload it tonight, unless I do it after I do the vlog. 'Cause I still got to edit and upload the vlog for today, yesterday. For logic. So, yeah, this has been a fun day, let me tell you what. I think there's just a lot more rendering than I was thinking there was going to be, and it took longer, and it took me a while to get the edit right, and it's just a excuse. Reasonable explanation as to why this thing's happening, excuse. Yeah, sorry. This is one of those things I need to work on. And, as I just tweeted, if one of my PCs, at least one of my PCs was up and running, I actually could have this done by now, because Compressor has a setting where it will use other computers on the network to help with the processing. So if I had at least one PC up and running and connected to the network, this thing would be done. Or I could at least do other things. Anyway, so I think I'm going to sign off for today's vlog and stay up and work on some more stuff, because my night's really just getting started and it's 11 o'clock. Yay! But look at all the new pictures I added. And I got one more to go. It's already in the frame, but I can't quite reach that high. And my ladder won't fit in this little space. So I essentially have to move the entire desk over in order to get over there. So, I hope you're all well, and I will see you tomorrow.